Radio Global presents
Night Talk with Joe ROXX, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Join the talk now on Ustream TV, replays on Spreaker, exclusively on Armed Radio Global.
AIMEE.
I'm getting there. I'm like, yep.
No. Okay, bring us back in, AIMEE. We're live. AIMEE, we're live.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Welcome back to Night Talk.
With who? With who?
With Joe, AIMEE, and celebrities.
You're about to listen to Night Talk, so buckle up. Your host tonight, Joe ROXX, now on Spreaker every Thursday, 1 a.m. Eastern.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Place and then have to redo it again.
Welcome to Night Talk with your host, Joe ROXX.
Here's Joe.
Hold on. Thank you, everybody.
Hi, Joe.
Yeah. I mean, I think I should get like a countdown or something like that. But
What?
I got cheeses in my mouth.
Three.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
That's why I'm trying to say
No, I mean, you should give me a countdown. You should. You should say, like, you're coming in and
He said he's
you go
in.
like, they go,
I didn't know he
they go like that
One.
Yeah.
I didn't.
One.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
He
The
said,
puppy.
"Here's Joe.
Here he
You're
goes, the
in.
puppy.
You're in. Here's Joe."
All right. Yeah, I know, but you should give him a countdown because I don't know, because I'm not paying attention to him, right?
Right, but he doesn't. He just says, "Here's Joe."
Okay. Anyway, welcome to Night Talk, everybody. From Boston on Armed Radio, and it's good to have everybody here. Tonight we have Matt. We'll give you a shout out, Matt. I even buttoned my top button, Matt.
No, it's too hot for
No,
that.
but I buttoned
too
my
hot for that.
to show solidarity with the guy.
Thanks, Joe.
You know what I mean? I buttoned my top button. See, look.
I tried to go T with the solidarity. Remember?
He just don't care.
He don't care.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So I shaved it off.
That's the way those AIMEE are.
You complimented on it, but he.
Yeah,
so
I
I
let me button my top button in solidarity.
I took it off.
Right.
I took the goatee off because he wouldn't. He just he didn't recognize. He didn't.
Exactly. And the coach is here. Naturally.
Hello, everybody.
And a stranger is back.
Yeah.
Kimberly.
Here's Kimberly.
Yep. She's here with a lot of great news that we'll listen to later on.
Oh, boy.
We'll see what happens.
A lot of positive news.
Well, positive.
Oh.
Yeah, positive.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
For OJ, it's positive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
okay. But before we dive into all that
Sure.
stuff, if you want to come in and visit us, you can come into JOEROXXlive.com and you come right into our digital studio and pop in if you want to. It's up to you. You come in bare ass. I really don't care. Just don't care how you come in. To say the truth, if you want
just come in.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you
come
want to come in, it doesn't really matter. If you come in, you don't want to come in, it doesn't matter. But anyway, JOEROXXlive.com. You can just click on that and you come right in. Now, also I got some couple of announcements. We have 2 new shows coming in.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, the first show was SHEA and IRINA, and they're from Georgia. And that's going to be a relationship show, I believe. I don't really know. I didn't get all the details, but, I think that's going to be a fantastic show.
Good.
You need some relationship advice, don't you, Coach?
I don't no more.
You all set?
That word doesn't exist anymore.
No, but I mean, you need some kind of advice, don't you? Any kind of advice?
No, I'm doing all right.
I'm just asking. I don't know.
That's just telling you.
Yep.
Just saying. I'm doing all right.
And I have another show coming in the 10th, which is 2 days. I think that's Thursday, and that will be on After Pod Talk. Podcast University is moving. We're moving to 1 o'clock on Thursday.
Okay.
All right. So we'll be dealing with that. The new show that's coming in is called the Wiseguy Hour, and that's direct from Naples, Florida. Okay, all the goon bars down there,
Naples, yeah.
Everybody that's undercover, and what do they call witness protection program.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be these guys.
Okay.
I think the guy's name is Tony Provolone or something like that.
Provolone.
Tony Provolone and Billy, I think. And so
that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a funny show. I talked to the guy. He's really, this guy's funny. He just, and, he's a mobster. He's a mobster. He's a real deal. You know what I mean? And so that's why the name of that show is what it is.
Straight from The Godfather.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I talked to Murray Langston. Does anybody know who Murray Langston is here?
No.
Today? Okay, well, if you don't know who Murray Langston is, he's the unknown comic. And Murray Langston will be on with Lauren on the 7th also. The unknown comic will be on Cosmopolitans with Lauren, and he's been in a lot of films and things, which I never even knew. I did some research, and I'll have Lauren do research on him. But he's produced some stuff and things like that.
I never knew his original name, but I knew the unknown comic. I knew that
Murray
name.
Langston. I want Lauren to ask him about Chuck Barris, because Chuck Barris thinks. I think that Chuck Barris was a dick. I mean, I'm just putting that out there.
He was what, the Gong Show or something?
Yeah, the Gong Show. Yeah. So Murray was on the Gong Show, and
right, exactly.
Yep. And he's in a lot of movies. He's been in a few movies and things.
Dropping like a picture.
That's Ronnie B just coming in like in the middle of my thing. But yeah, hello, Ronnie B. What's going on?
Okay, is Randy in there yet?
No, Randy. I don't know what Randy is. I think he's
fishing.
No, he's probably walking around the water with his guitar, and his pants up.
Right.
I don't know. So where are you? Where are you, Ronnie?
Oh, I am at the beach, but in a different area.
Ronnie and Randy like the beach. Anyway, Ronnie B, welcome to Night Talk. Ronnie B is here.
Yes. Thank you for the post.
Thanks for being you, Ronnie B. Thank you for being you. You know what I mean? Great talent, and
thank you for the input.
Yeah, great talent. But we were just talking about now the unknown comic for a couple of minutes, Ronnie, and he's the guy. I don't. You might be too young for the remember the unknown comic, but he performs. He flies back and forth from Vegas to Atlantic City, and he performs at the casinos. That's his deal. But he lives in New York, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, he's from Brooklyn. And so he'll be on Lauren's show on the next couple of weeks, and so it'll be good. Now, behind me, or actually behind the coach, I believe. Yeah, behind the coach, you'll see a Friendly Inn at Harvard Square, and that I went on tour on that the other day to check that out. And if you come to Boston, if you're in any part of the country or any part of the planet, and you want to come to Boston and stay in Cambridge, it's a B&B, very, very nice B&B, very clean. They got food there. Personally, I've never stayed in a B&B, but that's why I went there to look at it. And it's in an ideal location. It's between Harvard Square and Central Square, and within walking distance of everything there, and you're close to all the colleges and stuff. But anyway, if you book a room at the Friendly Inn in Harvard Square, they will give you one free night. If you mention Joe ROXX, they'll give you one free night on your second. So if you want to stay 2 nights, your second night is free, or your first night is free, or whatever you want. You can't beat that. It doesn't get any better than that.
No,
so you have to mention Joe ROXX on the booking, and you're good to go. You get one free night on Night Talk. It's a real nice. Yeah, it's a real nice place. It looks. It's near all the colleges and things. It's right in Harvard. Where Harvard College is, Harvard University. I think it's the university. I don't know, but it's right in that area. So you can check them out online. And they have a sister hotel, which is the Cambridge Inn at Porter Square. So the Friendly Inn is the one you when you make a reservation, mention Night Talk, and they'll give you a free room.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that. It doesn't get any better.
Doesn't get any better.
No, doesn't no better than that. And that's it. And so that's all my announcements, I believe. I had a lot of stuff to say, but I forget it all because I've been working on everybody else's stuff.
I want to know when Kimberly's been for the last 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, where have you been, Kimberly, exactly?
I've been working.
I mean, really? Really?
I have been. I've been working.
What?
Lots of things. And I had a roof replaced last week. 3 days of hammering.
3 days of what?
Hammering. And guess what? I have to have parts of it replaced again.
Oh. What's up with that?
Well.
You know when one thing wrong goes bad on the project and the whole thing, it's a domino effect? That's what happened.
Yeah, well, I know what that's like.
We've all been there before, yeah. All been there.
Yep.
How come no pictures of the pool lately?
Well, the pool was covered up during the construction and now has to get recovered back tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Can't
that.
even swim in my pool. No pool, no nothing.
What's the weather? Is it hot there?
Oh, like 100, I think it's supposed to be 110 tomorrow or something.
Yeah. What I wanted to ask you, Kimberly, this was a discussion on last week's show. He wasn't here, in all fairness. How much do you sell the golf balls for at the golf course?
At the club.
I don't sell any golf balls. I just have tons of them. I confiscate them.
Confiscate them?
Well,
what do they want up in your pool or something?
No, I mean,
they want up in your pool?
We discussed that last week. That
right.
I think.
No, they end up in my yard sometimes, which I'm between the second hole and the third tee. So if you think about it, they have to be a really terrible shot to hit it in my yard at all.
That's me. I would hit every day. I'd hit your yard.
Yeah.
Every
day.
day.
You do it on purpose, though.
Right.
Who would? No, I would not.
Yeah, you would.
No, I would not.
You would.
Kimberly.
That's what you would.
You'd be like, is my ball over there or my balls?
My balls over there. I would. Oh, I'm knocking your door and asking my balls
Ronnie,
over there.
Ronnie B, you're not a golfer, are you?
I'd ask you my balls were over there, huh?
Ronnie.
Yes.
You're not a golfer, are you?
Oh, no, I don't golf. I played golf one time. That's called golf and stuff.
Well, yeah, I miniature golf too, Ronnie. I mean,
yeah.
I like to drive the cars. You know, the carts there. I think that's fun. You know, I almost flipped a cart and
come on.
Yeah, in Orlando. I was, going down the hill sideways.
Shut up.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, so my passenger fell out on the ground. That was funny.
Yeah, you know that Matt likes to play golf. We know that Matt likes.
I seen that once. Guy chases his golf cart. I seen that.
We was going on the hill sideways like this, and he fell out of the cart.
Matty must have seen that many times.
Well.
So our golf course has the segways and the golf carts you can rent. But we have a golf cart.
You have a golf cart?
Yes.
Someone called it. Why do you have a golf cart on it?
Because we live on the golf course.
Yeah, but what do you do? Ride around the golf court and pick up balls?
I'm gonna start playing golf again.
What the hell? Hello.
Oh, you are?
Hello.
Yes.
We're gonna.
Randy, hold on.
After next week, I'm gonna have a whole lot more time.
Why are you calling the 800 number? You're VIP.
You got what, hon?
I'm gonna have a whole lot more time after next week.
Why is
so
that?
I gotta put you on speaker. Is that what I gotta do?
Why is that?
Because I have a guest who's moving out.
No, you have to do nothing.
The one you were talking about?
But all you have to do is go on to Joe ROXX Live.
I give you a lot of credit.
Right Ronnie's here.
You gave it your best, kid.
Yes.
Here's to you. Salute.
I mean,
Thank you.
nobody can hear
I remember
you
talking about this situation months and months and months ago. And you said you'd give it a shot, and you gave it a shot and a half. I deserve to be commended on what work you did for us on it. Excuse
me. This is songwriter Randy on the phone here.
Okay.
I'm going to put him on hold, and I'm going to see if he can hear us, and if he can't, I don't know what to do. Hold on. Hold on. Randy, you there? All right. Only his friends can call him Randy. Everybody else has to call him Mr. Songwriter. Hold on one second. All right. So I put that on hold. I put this down, and then put it on speaker, and then. All right, Randy, can you hear us?
I hear you, Joe. Songwriter Randy.
Okay, there we go. It don't get any better than that. So the only problem is, Randy, the coach and I are the only ones that you can hear. Do you know what I'm saying? But thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Where are you right now, Randy?
Well, I'm actually down by the beach right now. That's where I come in.
Well, yeah, Ronnie's at the beach also. So what do you?
Hello, Randy. I did. Yeah.
Yeah, he ditched the man.
Yeah.
Now you got him in trouble.
I'm home.
Now you got him in trouble.
Yeah.
I am home.
Ronnie's look. No, actually.
Ronnie B, he got you in trouble.
No,
didn't
he's
he?
actually looking for you.
Yeah.
He can't hear you.
Actually, he called in to see if you were here. He was worried about you.
Yeah, that's what happened.
He was worried about you. He called in to see if you were here, buddy.
I hear you. I hear you.
Well, yeah, we got Cheez-Its if you need Cheez-Its.
I do have Cheez-Its here already. But anyway, Kimberly's going to give us some good news. You know, I'm pretty happy about OJ getting off. You know, we got parole. Kimberly's not, and we're going to do back and forth, and you know, and see how it goes. All right, go ahead, Kimberly, take it up.
Okay, he was supposed to serve between 9 and 33 years for his burglary and robbery, and he should have served the whole time because I still believe he got away with killing Nicole Brown Simpson.
Okay, but that had nothing to do with what he was in the jail for, right?
Right.
Well,
Okay.
and then last week he got caught jacking off. I mean, that's, you know, hello, jacking off.
What?
Years old. Yes.
He caught jacking off.
Oh my gosh. Seriously?
What do you mean?
serious?
What do you mean jacking
Yeah.
off? What do you mean like?
Okay, it is against.
Right.
They are not allowed to display sexual gratification, and he was
Correct.
jacking off, and a female security guard caught him.
I didn't hear that.
I never heard that. You know, but I don't.
There's
I
several
believe you. No,
stories.
I believe you.
I don't believe it. You know,
I do.
Matt, did you hear that?
no, because Matt does that.
Oh, Joe, you're pushing it.
Oh my God.
No, you know, I don't think that's against the law, to be honest with you.
I
No,
think she's
when
right.
you're in
I think
prison,
it is.
when you're in
it is.
prison, you have certain rules.
It's against. You cannot show any sexual. She's right. Whatever she said, she's right.
Right.
You cannot.
You can't be sexually active in prison, and you
Right,
can't
can't.
have sex with anyone else, not
You
even
can't be
yourself.
No, you can't have sex with yourself.
No, because they're afraid it'll
No.
lead to something else.
So
It is strictly
all-
forbidden.
Randy, I hope you're looking into this.
So where did all the jism go then? On the wall? I mean, how would they even know that?
A
Well,
female guard caught him about 2 or 3 a.m. jacking off in his cell.
So you want him to stay in prison for the full term because he was jacking off, basically? That's right.
No, I want him to stay because he killed Ronald Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson. So
And got away with it.
Too, and he got away with it.
Right. That's her point. He
Okay.
got away with it. He should have done life for that, and he got
Correct.
away with it. And that's
I mean,
her
here's
point.
the thing. If he was so innocent, why would he record a suicide tape? Why was he trying to escape in his Bronco with his passport? Why would he write a suicide note?
You do not know that. You assume that what you got from the fake news, okay? You know what I mean? That's you only assume what you only know that from the news. You really don't know 100% of what, you know, unless you've seen he was in court or something.
Well, I agree with 110%, but you're right. Innocent until proven guilty.
You're right. Right.
So I
And you
guess
can't-
Nicole Brown Simpson punched herself in the eye and scratched her face and beat herself up too.
I've noticed. You know, I have known women that used to that put oranges in their nylons and hit themselves in the face. You know that?
You've known some crazy women then.
I
because
did.
No,
don't
but
know anyone that's done that.
Joe's got a very good point.
Yep.
I mean,
they
there's sick people out there, like
Yeah.
women and guys, that
Yeah.
would even a guy would punch himself in the eye and call the cops to say,
Yeah.
she hit me.
they
Well, okay, that is crazy. I did have someone tell me once that his girlfriend did that to him, and I believe that she made her own marks on her face because there was a neighbor who witnessed it.
Right,
But
there you
that's
go.
very rare. It is very rare. It's not that common.
I'm not
It's
saying
really
it's very
funny.
common.
When I was
Yeah.
on the plane flying back from Miami, this woman sitting next to me, she actually thought I looked like Nicole Brown Simpson.
yeah, you would. You do, now that you said that, yeah, you're doing away.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
And
it
the
was
coach looks like John Travolta.
Well, and when I was younger,
Rock
well,
Hudson.
when I was younger,
Rock
they
Hudson, he was
say
just
that.
cut off too.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know.
You both got good points.
Yeah.
You both have good points.
It's counterpoint. And so I think that
If someone saw him stab or shoot,
Right,
saw
that's
it,
a different deal.
But nobody, he was
Yeah.
never seen doing it. They're, never seen doing
No,
it.
because people want to see it themselves with their eyes before they believe it.
And I believe Kimberly, like you. I believe, and I think Joe, deep down, believes he's guilty too. But not enough. You can't prove it.
Right. Yeah. It's this is called like point counterpoint.
What about the Muslim policeman? His body camera's turned off. We can't see it. He murdered that woman. So
Hold on. You don't know that for sure. Maybe his battery died.
Yeah.
Right.
But even if it was off, you still can't prove anything.
Right. You must acquit if the glove don't fit.
Dead. 2 women are dead.
I agree 100% that he's guilty.
Right.
He is so guilty it's pitiful, but they have not enough evidence to prove it.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. Whoever the liberals' bright idea to put a Muslim policeman, there, let's be politically correct. I mean, I don't know. We've got to stop all this political crap.
Well, is he the one that caught him jerking off, or the Muslim, or who caught him jerking off?
He murdered the woman, the white woman who.
Oh, okay. We changed the subject. Okay. I was still on OJ.
You got to keep up.
Still on OJ.
Yeah. No.
Well, no, I'm just saying you don't see that tape anyway either. He turned off his.
Let me ask you. I mean, Randy can't hear. We're discussing Randy. We're discussing O.J. Simpson, and the glove didn't fit, so we must acquit. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
The glove don't fit.
Okay, and like I said, I can
There
get a
you go.
glove and I can make it fit, and I can pretend it doesn't fit. I've done it to see.
Why have you done it?
Because I thought he was faking when he did it in the courtroom.
So you tried it?
Oh, hold on.
I tried it. You can fake and do it.
That's right. That's right.
There's people that have been tortured and put away innocent, and I'm not saying he's innocent. You can go in there.
Right.
He's not innocent.
He can't hear you. He can't hear you. He's on the phone. You're yelling in my ear. I mean,
I can worry.
Right. No,
Ronnie,
no, she's yelling. She's yelling. Yeah, she's yelling.
Here, I'm going to turn my volume down.
No, it's fine.
No, you're fine.
You're fine, right.
You're fine. He's just trying to listen to two people.
Yeah, I'm trying to like listen to two people at the same time. It's kind of like,
So it's, yeah,
yeah, it's
that's
kinda,
why she sounds. You're fine.
Right. Yeah, you're fine.
Matt's too
My
loud.
volume's up more tonight.
Huh?
I think my volume's up too high.
No, it's fine.
No, you're fine.
It's fine.
He's trying to listen to two people.
Yeah, I'm trying.
And Matt.
I can hear you fine.
And Ronnie and everybody.
Ronnie,
else. Yeah. Everybody here, the whole gang, stuff like that. But okay. And what else you got that's depressing that you bring?
What else you got to bring to the table?
No, John McCain has brain cancer.
Yes, I saw that.
And it's sad. It's and I think that's what's making him crazy the last few years. They do say that people who have brain cancer, that their brain does change.
But how do you know that,
that's
though?
Why.
It's
I
fake
know
news.
personally several people who have told me stories like he should not be making any decisions with.
Did you see his medical records?
They've released it.
You can't say
I'm sure they get proof that that's happening.
No, but they can't show you medical records.
What do you think? Well,
because it's against the law.
If he releases under his HIPAA, then yes, he can.
Right.
Under his what?
Under HIPAA law, if he releases it, yes, they can.
Hippopotamus.
What the heck's HIPAA law?
Every time you go to the doctor, they ask you, are you going to sign a HIPAA release? You know that. Everybody here should know that unless you don't go to the doctor.
That's right.
No, I went to the doctor. She didn't say anything to me.
You got to find a HIPAA. You got to sign a HIPAA.
The only thing she said to me is, do you mind if I touch your scrotum? I said, go ahead.
Oh, I remember that.
That's she didn't say anything about HIPAAs. All right.
you didn't have one. Apparently, you didn't have a HIPAA.
No, she didn't say nothing about a HIPAA.
You had a scrotum, but no HIPAA.
But the next time I go,
you gotta ask about the HIPAA.
What about my HIPAA? I mean, really? I mean, come on.
No, but with Kimberly's selling you, and she's right. You have to sign that HIPAA form. You must.
I don't.
How long? You have to you don't sign every time you go, do you?
If it's the same doctor, no. But if it's a new doctor, yes.
Right. You have to sign that originally.
You do.
Yes, but every new doctor.
You probably signed the same doctor.
No, she's new.
She's new.
Yeah.
He probably had his wife fill out the forms.
Probably.
No, I mean,
no, but she's right. You got a new doctor. My doctor. I've had my doctor for 20 years, so I don't have to sign that HIPAA every year.
I don't even know what it means. What does a HIPAA mean anyway? Like a hippopotamus? What's it mean exactly?
No, so what it is it makes your records confidential, and you have to sign it. It's a stupid law that they put in place. The reason why it was put in place was for the reason that they're doing it. So that way you can only release your medical information to whoever you designate. Otherwise, it's confidential.
Right.
Okay. I got it. All right, I understand that. That I understand. But what does HIPAA mean exactly?
I forgot what the acronym stands for.
Yeah, Randy. She don't know what HIPAA means. You know, that's.
Well, hold
but
on,
she don't know. Hold on, Randy. She doesn't know what HIPAA means, but she knows that John McCain has brain cancer, according to.
I know what HIPAA stands for. I mean, I know.
Yeah, what's that stand for? Don't Google it.
I'm Googling it, so I know exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt's probably got to Google. What's Matt? Is Matt here tonight?
Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
Hi, Matt.
I didn't know the year either. I forgot.
Ronnie B just said hello to you, Matt. I don't know if he hear you.
So, Ronnie B.
Oh.
Well, forget to
What
text Matt.
happened to Lindsay?
What was that?
What happened to Lindsay?
Okay, so let me tell you.
Oh, here we go.
Now you want to start?
Where's Lauren?
Okay. Okay, so what
Good
happened?
question.
What happened is when the Duchess is in here, she scares everybody away. Okay.
Bull crap.
Yeah.
What?
Tony left. Right.
You can see that coming.
Okay, he was a liberal. He was a liberal.
Lindsay,
I'm a liberal
Lindsay
too,
was
so.
from New York. I don't know what she was, but I mean, some people can't.
I wasn't here the last few weeks.
Yeah, but just your aura, that square. You got a square. They knew you was coming at one point. You know what I mean? So they wanted to They want to get out
Why do I always get blamed for everything?
Well, because
Who
you're
wants
a
to
Duchess. You're
where's Lauren?
Yeah, Lauren's probably lost in TV land somewhere. I don't really know where she is.
I mean, I saw on Facebook is Lauren saying how she's going to be here.
Yeah, she's going to be here, and she's and then
taking over.
She's taking over next week for me because I'll be in New York. I mean, I don't know. Which I will be. Lauren is actually doing hosting my show next week if she's here. If it's not here, the show won't be here. It won't be broadcast.
We got Matt and Kimberly.
No, but Matt's on. He does a lot of work, and he's
I understand that.
He's tired. I don't want to overwork the guy. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be here. Joe.
I know, but you can't run anything, Ronnie. You can sing. That's a good idea.
Everybody sing all right.
Ronnie B will be hosting the show.
I just entertained the whole show.
Ronnie B, you host the show and you sing "Drop It Like It's Extra" for an hour.
Here, I'll skip next week too because I don't want to scare Lauren.
How about? Oh, stop it.
Oh,
How
come
about
on.
Kimberly?
Don't be a pussy now, okay? Really, okay?
Kimberly, why don't you host next week?
No, come
No,
on.
because you already got Lauren.
I already got Lauren. I already announced Lauren. Okay. I don't know if Kimberly was here, if she was there. I don't know.
Well, you don't know if Lauren's going to be there. She's not here tonight.
It don't matter. I don't even know who's here. It doesn't really matter to me.
I'll host the damn show.
No,
Okay?
now if that's the case, how are you going to get on?
Matt.
No, how are you going to get on
the show? Matt.
No, but
he'll walk me through it. Kimberly will walk me through it.
No, but how? There's no computers. You don't have a computer.
Oh, I'll come down here with you.
I won't be here.
All right, Kimberly can do it.
He can get on with his phone, right?
Well,
my flip phone?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, he has a new phone. He can get on with his phone.
I think Kimberly should host next week.
Well, when you host your own show, then you can choose whoever you want to host your show. How's that sound?
As long as they're here.
When it's called the Coach Show, you can do whatever you want to do.
As long as they're here.
In the meantime, it's Night Talk with JOE ROXX. Okay.
Where's our next week's host?
I don't know what she is. Maybe she got the flu. I really don't know. I mean, I can't really force people to do anything, right?
Oh, I understand fully.
Like Matt does me a favor every week.
When I'm going to be on or off, I always give you a heads up.
She does.
I didn't say she didn't.
She
gives you a heads up.
I'm sticking up for her. She does.
All right. So,
but all I saw on Facebook
I do have
was
some
how
good
she's
news.
going to be here tonight. And
I was going to have a songwriter Randy come up, host it, right? But he's going to call in on the 800, right? All right.
Sure.
Actually, hold on, Randy. I'm gonna try you out right now. All right, say, go ahead. Ready? Say, welcome to Night Talk. Go ahead. Go.
Yeah.
Hold on. No.
Hang up. There you go.
Okay, Randy. Can you hear me?
Yes, Joe.
Okay.
I hear you.
All right. So say, welcome to Night Talk.
Welcome to Night Talk.
That's a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so somebody's gonna have to hold the phone. Randy will host my show next week.
From there,
yeah.
All right. I'll bring a pair of gloves. You can hold the phone up.
Yeah. All right. No, I mean.
There you go. All right, Randy will cover. But I know you've made a good choice with her, and she will show up.
Oh, I don't know. If she does, she does. If she doesn't, she doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. Maybe she's on a date. I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just saying. I saw she was very happy to be coming next.
Well, that's her personality. Though.
I'm gonna be here next week.
Yeah, but in all fairness, that's her personality. She's a very happy person. You know what I'm saying?
No, understandable. But all she wrote on Facebook was how she's gonna be here this week and blah blah blah, and then she was hosting next week.
Right.
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Well, because I wanted to give her a little bit of information of what goes on, and
sure.
If you're doing me the favor, I gave her Murray. That's all. So we'll see, because she likes all that kind of stuff. Those actors and stuff like that. So
Joe.
Yes, Ronnie B. What's happening?
How does it go again? Welcome to Night Talk with Joe Rocks.
That's a great one.
Oh wow.
That's
record that.
Yeah, I'm
record that.
I'm going to record that, Ronnie B.
We won't need Matt anymore.
Yeah.
Record that.
Yeah, you should be my announcer, Ronnie B. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the coach will give you the count on the black dot on the computer, right? Like this.
5, 4, 3, 2.
No. Here's how you do it. You go 5, 4. That's how you do it. Just like that. That's how you do it.
Okay.
Just like
Matt just appeared.
That's all right.
That was on the phone.
Yeah, that's all right.
I have some good news though.
Okay.
Okay.
She's going to hire OJ when he gets out of prison to take care of her enemies.
Who?
Hillary. She's going to offer him a job.
God.
I don't know. It's a good question.
He'll take a stab at it. How's that?
Hey, the guy's got he deserves a try. Right?
Yeah.
He's back in
He had
society.
taken a ninja knife class like a couple months before their deaths too.
God. Why can't you talk about happy stuff? Like, you got a nice. Actually, I went to talk about like nice stuff, like food and stuff like that. How about that?
Because I'm not Val. That's not my show. I don't talk food. I talk politics.
All right, but yeah, okay. But what about happy politics? Yeah, John McCain has brain cancer.
How about happy thoughts?
Yeah.
That's like an oxymoron. Happy politics? Are you kidding? Okay.
No, I don't like. I don't like to keep talking about.
Listen, Trump's got.
No, but like, for example, I hate to bring up the farm thing. Remember the chicks?
One presidency. That's old news.
The little chicks
Yeah,
were hatching.
You want to talk about a farm segment?
How are the chicks doing?
Yeah.
Chicks getting big?
Yeah.
How many did you hatch?
How many eggs do you lay?
I don't lay eggs. My hens do.
Well, you know what
hatch.
Your company does. Your farm
it depends.
does.
I mean, sometimes we'll have several hundred eggs, or
And do you sell them for like?
Yeah, what do you do with all these chickens?
We sell the chickens and we sell the eggs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and what came first, the chicken or the egg? Good point.
What came first, man or woman?
Man.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah, you know why? You know why? No, do you know why? You know why she knows? Because she was there at the beginning.
Was she the snake? Was she the snake?
She was there.
She was the snake.
When the doctors were reviewing John McCain's, when the doctors were reviewing John McCain's records, they asked Kimberly, "What's your opinion?"
Hey, he's a traitor to America. I feel bad for him. I really feel bad. I would never wish, cancer on anybody.
No.
Really, I would. But, it is karma.
Right. And the judge pulled Kimberly aside in the OJ trial and said, what's your opinion on this?
No, he didn't, because OJ would still be in prison.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Okay, so we got eggs hatching again, or we all done with the hatch?
I don't want to do a friggin' farm segment, okay? This is
let's go back on OJ then.
No, but this is an urban show.
Let's go back on OJ.
It's urban. Actually,
you wanted to change the subject.
No, I want to change the subject.
About the woman that married 10 Muslim men for them to get green cards?
What? So you got 10 green cards?
10 Muslim men.
Right.
So they could get green cards. So now she got caught by the 10th one, so now she's facing like at least 8 years in prison on all those counts.
OJ get away cheap, so she'll be out one.
Right.
No, she's a traitor. They should just get a rope and a tree.
Well, so's an OJ.
Why, is she American?
She's American, yes.
Well,
and she's
OJ
from, I think it's from Boston too.
Well, we're very liberal up here. They call us. They
No,
used to
that's
call
not
us.
liberal. That's called traitor. There's a
No, they
difference
used to
between,
call
like,
us.
liberal
No,
and
they used to
traitor.
call us the Bay State. Now they call us the gay state. Right.
The liberal state.
Yeah, it's liberal. We're liberal up here.
Very liberal.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, I didn't hear that. You know, I didn't hear that.
I heard something about it.
You did?
Yeah. It's a noise.
Wow, that's weird. That's Randy. Randy, where are you?
You at a bar?
In a girls' dormitory?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
At a strip joint?
Oh, I don't know where he is.
Well, what was that?
Yeah, you know, Ronnie, I never know what's.
It's not dark out here yet.
Oh, it isn't? Well, it's pitch black here. Pitch black.
Yeah.
You can't even see 2 feet in front of you here.
So what's the weather there like, Joe?
The weather here is hot, Ronnie B. It's like almost 90, I'd say, pretty much.
Welcome over here.
My husband wanted to go to Alaska, and I told him he was crazy. I am not going where it's like average 67 degrees right now. No, thank you.
What, are you going to move there?
No, he wanted to go on and like go take a trip up there. I have no desire
They
to go.
say it's gorgeous. They say Alaska
They say
is gorgeous.
You can see the bears.
I've been to Canada and Montana, and those two places were way too cold for me. No.
Or you could stop in and see Sarah Palin.
Bingo.
Right. Stop in and see Sarah Palin. She'll take your call.
Hey, speaking of which, who's coming to Boston from the show? Is it
Sarah O'Rourke?
Sarah O'Rourke.
Yeah, Sarah O'Rourke.
When's that going to take place?
August.
August.
Yeah, next month.
So right around the corner.
Yeah, it's right around the corner. She's coming with her fiance.
How long they hanging around?
Together? I don't know.
Well, no. How they hang? How they going to be here?
Oh, I believe they're coming for a week.
Week?
Yeah, I believe they're coming for a week. Yeah. A lot of people from the UK come to Boston.
They're going to come live on the show, or?
Probably not. Why? She's with a boyfriend. Why would she?
Yeah,
come?
I said they. I didn't.
No,
they.
but why would she want to come on a show with a boyfriend?
Was she coming here for then?
She's coming to see Boston.
Oh.
She's coming here to go on the show.
Come on, I would.
What's she gonna do? See ripped green screens and stuff like that? No.
Yeah, just advertise.
Advertise what? Advertise what? I don't know, Randy. You know, I just don't know. You know, I just don't.
I don't know either, Joe.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, brother.
And yeah, you know, but I thought that you know, we would have people come in. They don't come in. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Well, nothing you can do about that. Like
A
you
lot of
say.
people are afraid to come in. They don't want to see their faces, or they're afraid to come in on live.
Ronnie comes in all the time, and Randy.
We don't see him. We don't see him.
Well, no, they make videos to come in. You know, they're actually, you know, they're entertainers. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, these are
I
entertainers.
don't see Randy, and I don't see their actual video faces.
Songwriter Randy, you see his videos all the time. He's always
Yes.
on. Yeah, he's always there. And speak about that.
I come in, Kimberly, because I like you a lot and I miss you.
Oh, geez, don't tell her that. Her head's gonna blow up. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't want you in that one.
Hey,
I
I'm
wouldn't
going
want
to
you
call
in
you
that
next week.
Yeah, and actually, Ronnie wants you to send him, you know, a thing so he can send you his stuff. You know, his different things that he's doing. Did you?
No, I see him online.
No, yeah, but yeah, okay, but you know, I mean, I don't know. You know, you gotta be more social in the virtual world is what I'm trying to say.
I gotta get to the virtual.
No,
I gotta get to the virtual world
first,
first, okay?
You know, in all fairness, you are pretty famous.
And all,
right?
Hey,
I mean, no, all kidding aside, you are pretty famous.
All kidding aside, but in the virtual, I gotta get there first.
You know, I mean, your voice is well known. You know, all over the world.
I come home Sunday. I had no furniture in my house, so
What happened?
It's gone.
Yeah, that's right. It's gone. Where'd it go?
I don't know. I went out Saturday.
Yeah.
Slept out Saturday night.
You slept out?
I slept out.
In the yard?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Slept out. I went to a party and didn't make it home.
What, a party at your age? What was it, like a bingo party?
Oh, my.
You want the story or not?
All right, go ahead.
And I come home like noontime Sunday.
Yeah.
And the house was empty. Everything's gone.
Well, you mean all the furniture and
Yeah.
stuff? Well, I didn't see anybody moving stuff out.
Oh, they were there Sunday.
With a truck?
Yeah. Some moving
What
company.
are you sleeping on?
Oh, she did leave me the mattress in Box Spring.
Wow.
She left me the mattress in Box Spring.
Wow.
I'm sleeping on that.
Wow. Well, I do have a plastic chair. You're welcome to stay in that if you want on the side, right? I mean,
No, I got a lot. Like you said, I'm pretty famous. I got king-size beds people offered me. I got dining room sets people offered me.
Right. I mean, you are famous. Your voice is famous. You are famous. You are the coach.
I got a king-size bed coming.
Right. Oh, you
with
do?
The,
You bought a
with
bed?
the dresser and a bureau and all for nil.
Oh, really?
You want it, pal? It's yours.
Wow.
I got a dining room set coming.
Nice.
Don't
let Cindy Hobbs know all that stuff, man. She'll be
Who's
up
that?
there. Hey, she'll be up there.
There's another one. Who's that?
No,
Who's Cindy Hobbs?
She works at night.
Cindy
So
Hobbs.
really, what happened to Lindsay? What's the real story?
I can relate to all that.
I don't know. I don't really put any stock in people, because I mean, other than you guys, right? I mean, it's hard for somebody to come into the show, because it's kind of like overwhelming to them, right? If you think about it.
Oh, and like you say, all you can do is make the offer, and
No, but I mean, it's overwhelming to people, to come in sometimes with other personalities and stuff like that, because Kimberly crushes everything inside.
Well, look at me do the first time. I was nervous.
Look at.
No, yeah, but Kimberly's a big fan of yours, Ronnie B. You know what I mean? She likes you like that. So
Ronnie B, I love his Drop It Like It's Sexy song.
yeah.
Ronnie B, yeah. Ronnie B's the man.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And Randy's right there too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Hi, Princess.
But
Hey, on a positive note, my bird did learn how to. She can dance. She can put her wings up. She can wave. I just have to put it on video now.
that's very, very exciting.
And she can turn around.
You should go on to America's Got Talent, right?
No,
There you go. There you go, Kimberly. That sounds right.
Yep. Bring your bird on America's Got Talent.
No, thank you.
Walk around in a golden bikini with high heels on, and say, "Hey, my bird can spin around." And
Well, that's why last week we were talking about the golf ball. She was getting $3 a ball. I said, I was only getting 25 cents.
no, somebody said a nickel a ball. You said a nickel a ball.
Yeah, I was.
Because we thought we was kidding you, like making fun of you, not making fun of you.
Okay, fine. Kidding around about the
kidding
golf
The
course.
golfers do ask if they can come swim with me all the time.
They do?
I would.
Because I'm in my pool. I'm usually
Yeah.
right in my
You
pool.
shit me?
They just say that for conversation. They're not gonna.
They'd have to be are you kidding? They'd have to be crazy not to.
They just have a conversation.
Come on.
Guys are.
Or
Matt,
they-
work
they
with me
come
here.
for an eat, and they
Help
come
me out
for
here,
an eat.
Matt. You're a golfer. These are the days.
What are you talking
Kimberly was
about? There's
simple.
Perverts asking to swim in the pool with her?
See?
Yeah. You're golfing. You're teeing off. You're golfing. Well, he loves golf, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
When they ask to see
He
my
might
little dog.
not connect.
He wouldn't ask. He'd just
So
dive in
she's in the pool.
with the shirt.
She's in
buttoned
the
up.
pool. Would you go over and ask her, hey, can I take a swim with you?
No, I wouldn't ask that.
Oh, man.
Well,
See?
what if he was single?
Yeah.
If I was single,
Yeah.
probably not. Still wouldn't. Gotta
So
have more
wait a
face in that.
So
Give
you
me-
say-
what is she gonna do? She's gonna go, yeah, get in, go. Yeah, he's sexy. Get in with me in the pool. You think like that's a pickup line?
Well, you know what's funny was last week some guy asked, and my daughter goes,
See?
no.
Yeah, you
See, there
think
you
somebody's
go.
gonna actually, like a guy driving down the road and whistles at a girl. She's gonna go, hey, thanks. Can I jump in the car with you? Like that really happens?
Ah, some do. Some do.
Yeah, they
It's like,
call those.
remember the roadhead
They call
thing?
those hookers.
Remember the roadhead thing? You were here for the roadhead thing.
Yeah, some do.
They call those hookers, prostitutes.
Oh, see, no.
Yeah.
They call it SEX.
So,
Oh, hookers.
you have no furniture in your house now?
Not much.
Really?
Yeah.
You're welcome to take one of the green screens you can cover up tonight.
So that's why I
Then
stayed
he
out
can-
Saturday night. Okay?
He can project a blanket and a pillow on it.
Yeah, that's right. You could do that. I mean,
That's
so
why I
you,
stayed
so
outside,
you,
man.
so you, are you really broken up officially, or I don't really know. I mean, can we talk about it for a minute? Or?
Yeah, of course we can.
Okay, so go ahead.
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, I mean, we
My divorce final?
No. I mean, are you? So I mean, you by yourself now, or you not by yourself?
Oh, pretty much. She's the last week she slept upstairs like twice.
Oh, but how does she sleep upstairs? There's no furniture.
No, there's a bed up there. Her bed's up there.
Oh, so I don't.
Go ahead.
Okay,
I'm kind of confused because I thought Joey slept separately from you.
Right.
She does.
I'm confused.
But you shouldn't say that on a global network, Kimberly.
Yes, you can. Go ahead. Why are you confused, honey?
Because why would she sleep somewhere different than where she was normally sleeping if she didn't sleep?
This is why we can't attract any co-hosts because she would say this kind of stuff to them.
No,
the poor people. Go ahead.
I'm listening.
Go ahead.
I don't understand. She sleeps upstairs.
She's the queen of me.
Downstairs.
She's the queen of me.
So go ahead.
Yeah, but she's not. You don't have any furniture, so where does she sleep in now?
She slept upstairs last night because it was my grandson's birthday. So she came back. I can't throw her out. The house is still both of ours. It belongs to both of us still.
Are you getting any hanky panky?
At least you still got the house, right?
Off for who?
For you.
Yeah, but off for who, honey? Off for
You've
her?
been doing the 3 o'clock
Yes.
OJ.
Off for her? I told you I haven't got hanky panky off her in 5 years. I told you.
The guard caught him. The guard caught him at 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 in the morning.
I told you that
Yeah, I know, but
a while ago.
I know.
But she slept upstairs. I slept in my box spring and mattress.
Oh, that's good.
And next day, today she got up, left, and life went on.
Oh, all right.
Life went on. Now, we were supposed to have mediation last Thursday. We could go today.
Right.
But her lawyer canceled out.
Oh.
So I got to go the end of the month, the 31st, for mediation, and we'll take it from there.
But you shouldn't be talking about personal things on top of on the air. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You're the one that asked.
No, but I mean, you could just skirt around it.
I did.
No.
What else is there?
You didn't skirt around it. You just dive right into it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's there to hide?
I just say, I don't know. I just really don't want to talk about it.
I don't care.
No,
Why not? He already told us everything a few months ago.
No, but he didn't tell us on air. We was off air.
No, we were on air.
No, it was off
we were on
air.
the air. We were on the air when he said that.
Really? I don't remember.
Yes. Oh, yes. We were on the air.
We were. But what's the big deal?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean.
Is somebody going to come and steal my furniture? I don't know.
Maybe. Did somebody steal your furniture?
They might steal my mattress and box spring. I don't know.
Oh, God. I wouldn't steal anybody's mattress and box spring.
Hello?
Right. Would you, Ronnie B?
What? Did I what, Jim?
Steal somebody's mattress and box spring?
I heard
If
Madonna's
what?
used underwear was
Say
for
it
sale.
again?
Used underwear?
Used underwear.
Madonna's used panties were for sale, but a judge yanked it because Madonna's protesting because she doesn't want her DNA sold.
She's running for she's running for president in 2020 anyway. I'm voting for her.
No.
I'll vote for her. I'll give her a vote.
You're conservative. You won't vote for her.
I'll give her a vote. Who won't?
I like her music.
Who won't vote for her? Me?
Like a virgin?
No, it's Justify My Love. That's a good song.
I like like a virgin.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't like that
That's for the very
Your
first
favorite would
time.
be Hollywood.
What was that?
Hollywood.
I like her music. I just don't like her.
You know which one I like, Kimberly? Dress You Up With My Love.
Oh, yeah, I like that too. She does have really
So your
good.
head up to your toe.
She has really good. She's very talented.
Oh,
She
definitely.
is. I love her. I really do. All her music. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It is. I like most of her stuff.
Like you said, she's out there, but music's excellent.
Yeah, well, it's music. It's music, It has nothing to do with anything. It's just music, right? I mean,
It's all about the music.
You have actually two accomplished musicians on the show with us.
Ronnie B. It's all about the music, right?
And Randy.
It's all right about the music.
Ronnie B. and Randy. I mean,
It's all about the music.
that's two completely different genres of music right there. One's pop,
Oh, yeah.
and Randy is a country. Is that what you consider that country, Randy?
Right, country mainly, and right, I got 58 songs out now to date, but the two of us come together, really like a crazy thing, and it seems to work on some things. We're making magic.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, yeah. Randy has 58 songs.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's like 3 albums, I think. Is it? No, 3 albums. No, yeah, about 3 albums. Yeah, maybe 3 or 4. 4 albums, maybe 4 albums.
Yeah.
More albums.
Yeah.
I can always write more. I can write them. I'll write them overnight if I have to.
I did. Speaking about that, Ron, Randy, I did write some more lyrics for our tune.
Oh,
but I know, but I really can't. I can't really say. I mean, I was going to run them by you first. I'm going to send them to you. Like in an IM. Do you know what I mean? Because they're kind of like risky.
You don't want someone stealing them.
I mean, throw some of it out there. Let's hear.
No, I can't. You don't want somebody stealing them.
Yeah, that. There you go. They will steal your lines.
Right, they'll steal my lines, but I mean, I don't know, like, I mean, I don't know, like, how you want to do it, like, what I'm saying, but I like to do like rhymes, kind of. Do you know what I mean? And that's basically,
That's most music, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, I would like to. I did come up with 2 more verses. So, it's gonna be it's probably gonna be like, well, I can get it up to like 3.5. Right?
Joe.
What, Ronnie?
Interrupt you for a moment.
Yeah.
Me as a songwriter, when you do a writing in music, you don't always have to rhyme the song. You can always just add something nice words on the music too. You don't really have to always rhyme it. I mean, you can have a sentence and then some of the word can be more.
But you're right. I'm sure you know much more than I do with regards to that. But the thing is that I just wanted it to flow easy. You know what I'm saying? Like like move.
Well, what you did last week sound good already. Me and him agree on it. It's really good.
Well, no, I know, but some of the stuff that is written out was not, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know if I would play it on my station, but I wouldn't play it on anybody else's station. You know what I'm saying? It's
all
like,
right, send that lyric to him.
I'll put it up on SoundCloud and stuff like that. But I mean,
Yeah, not until it's fine. I like it. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, because
Tell them the title of our song we're going to do. Let them know the title.
Yeah, well, actually, you gave me the title right today, right? I mean, you came up with the title, another title today, right?
It's our saying that we use in business, so yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't know if I should say it. I mean, do you want me to say it? I mean, I don't know.
Let's give a teaser. Give the title.
All right. Well, let me see what I can do if I can find it now, because now you put me on the friggin' spot. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
I thought you had your.
No, I mean, I have it. I have.
You got to find it.
No, I mean, I have. I mean, let me see. Okay, so let me see here. 1 second. Let me. You guys. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay. This is the title of our song. I mean, well, this is like a working title. Would you call it a working title, Randy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the working title.
So the title is "Don't Chase Pot Cars" is the working title. It says, "We don't chase pot cars, but we smoke cigars. Joe and I get our scars fighting in the bars."
Cool. I like it.
Did I give him too much, Randy? I think. And then it goes LOL, LOL. Let me see. Oh, yeah. No, but there's a lot of other stuff.
There's a tune that goes with it.
Yeah. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But
yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on 1 second. Okay, to play tonight, but it. I don't know. Lauren emailed Jimmy a show at 6:30 this morning to play tonight. I don't understand why Lauren's not even on tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know. People, what do I know? I don't really know. But Lauren Dahl, no problem. No problem. No problem.
What'd you say? Lauren's what?
No, I don't know. I don't know what she did.
I
don't know what she did. I don't know. I think she's frazzled. Somebody tried to break into her house.
Is she home?
Yeah.
It's scary. I've had that happen to me twice in my life.
Really?
Once in California, and then once here. And my husband held the guy until the police came.
You just have to swim in your pool.
No, it was in the paper and all.
You should just blew him away. That's what I do.
Yeah, send Matt over there with his gun.
Yeah, just you shoot him outside, then pull him in the house.
My husband actually held his knuckle to the guy's neck and said he had a 9mm, and told him if he moved, he's going to shoot him.
Come on. How long did you have to, how long before the cops came?
You can shoot anybody you want in your house.
It was a big guy, and the cop goes, "I got him," and then he threw the cop on his back, and so my husband got the guy back in a neck choke, and the cop started punching the guy in his kidneys, and then the cop had ended up tasering the guy, and like jumped on his back and rode him and tased him.
Yeah, that's excessive police force. That's
right,
too much.
but how?
The guy was resisting.
How did your husband hold this guy down all that time?
The guy was resisting.
No, I'm just.
How
he threw
did
the
he
cop
hold
on
him
his
down?
back. How is that excessive?
I'm just kidding. Relax. Oh man.
And I had the phone in my hand. I was like talking to 911. I was like, "What am I gonna do? Beat the guy with the phone?"
No, hon. But how did he hold the guy down? The guy's not going to try to struggle and get away.
Right. No, he was tasering him. Like but if he was holding
I'm
the
talking
guy.
about a husband. When a husband's
yeah, but
my husband got him in a neck. My husband's strong. He got the guy in a neck choke.
A chokehold. Yeah.
Chokehold.
Yeah. But
Clean him by the neck.
I got a quick question for you though, Kimberly. If he was he tased the guy, right, and your husband's holding him, when the electricity go through
he
the
told
other.
my husband to let go. He told my husband let go.
I don't think that. I mean, you can't do that. Let go, and then the guy just gets up.
Okay, no. So that's when the cop actually had to like jump on his back, and it was weird story. I mean, like jumped on his back and was tasering him. It was.
He was
weird.
probably a liberal, the guy.
Yeah.
No, the guy was like strung out on something because he told us the big man's going to get us. He's ticked off.
Muslim.
You know.
You can't say that. We're a global network.
Muslim, Kim.
But can't say what?
Kimberly.
You can't say that. We're a global network.
Whatever. Yeah. And so the fireman came, and I didn't realize. I thought it was just taser, like I didn't realize it was those spike things. Those hooks in you. So while the guy is handcuffed and the firemen are trying to get the hooks out, he runs. There's 6 cops, so they all tackle him. Then they hog tie him.
Yeah, but he would be incapacitated with a taser, wouldn't he?
I mean, he finally said I give up because I was yelling, "Stop resisting!" and he finally did give up. But this is in the front yard. Then they moved to the front yard to get those hooks out of him. I never knew it was hooks. I just thought you just go, zzz, taser.
Yeah, this guy was right in your house inside.
No, he didn't get in. My husband got him. He was trying to get in.
Yeah, the next time just shoot him outside and drag him in, and you'll have no problem.
I don't think you have to do that anymore, do you?
That's what I should do to a burglar.
I don't think you have to do that.
Yeah, you have to drag him in the house.
You have to drag him in the house.
No, you don't, because in California, the cops had already been there.
Because you don't want them talking in court.
Right. You better off just, shoot.
In California, the cops told me if the guy comes back, because they did chase him, he ran and he left his burglar tools. I asked, I said, do I have to drag him in the house? They said no, but they said, don't leave him alive, kill him.
I've heard that.
They said, yeah.
I've heard that, yeah.
And in oceans like California, you would be fined $50 for every bullet. So they just said, hit him twice, really good. $100.
No, I've heard that because the son of a bitch will go back and sue you. You broke into your house.
No, you can't sue. You can't sue. How can somebody sue you if you broke into?
Oh, they can't.
That happens all the time.
Time after time.
It happens. It happens. Trust me.
It happens. Yep. A lot.
Hold on.
Guy broke into a business or whatever, he was going through the skylight, fell and landed on their table.
I know this one.
Broke his back and he sued and won.
And won. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
Because liberal courts give it to him.
Yeah. Well.
No, you're exactly right. That Kimberly, Matt, it happens. I'm telling you, it happens all the time.
It's true. It happens a lot.
I don't know. I never heard of such a thing.
Because we have a country.
No, it's insane. It's insane, but it happens.
Idiots for the previous 8 years. That's why.
Well, I'm just telling you right now. You shoot him outside, and then just bring him in. Drag
Better
him.
wait till he gets in the house. Because if you drag him into the house, the evidence will show that you shot him outside and drug him inside, and you're going to go to prison.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but he's a burglar.
Here's what
no, but like Matt said, wait till he gets in the house. I agree with
wait
that.
Wait till he gets in the house?
Yeah, because like you said, if you shoot him outside the house.
If I see somebody looking in my windows, I just blow them away.
and deal with it from there.
Exactly.
So you mean to tell me you're going to shoot Guy through your window?
Huh? No, I mean, if I see somebody looking in my window, right, I just blow them away. What? I mean, why would they want to look at my window?
Let me tell you this story.
You're a star.
That's true. Unless they're looking for an autograph. I never thought of that shit.
That's right. That's why you got it.
I'll leave a pad and pencil outside, sign a bunch of. All right.
Your photograph.
No.
Because there was a place. There was I don't know. It was Maine.
Thought of that.
I don't know if it was Maine, Vermont, or up north. This guy, his house kept
you can't get any further than Maine.
Get broken into all the time.
Yeah.
So we set up a trap with the shotgun aiming toward the door. They robbed him again, whoever it was. The shotgun shot him in his legs and everything else.
Yeah.
And he sued the guy that owned the house, and he won the lawsuit.
That's stupid. I never heard of such a thing.
I'm telling you right now, that's a fact.
That is stupid.
No, I agree. I agree with you, but just some in this country.
Yeah, Ronnie B, yeah, good. You're on.
I got an idea. How about a slingshot?
Slingshot?
Yeah, now that Matt reminded me that I am a star, I'm going to have to sign a bunch of autographs outside and just leave them on the front door, right?
You're going to be bothered, so either way, you're going to be bothered.
Yeah, I am bothered. I do get poked a lot.
I mean,
yeah.
Getting poked's one thing, but you can't shoot people for that shit. I mean,
well, the next time somebody pokes me on the internet, I'm going to shoot them. Okay.
Not shooting, Joe. Slingshot. Slingshot is better, just like a duck.
I don't know. Again, just put some security around your house, and that's it, Kimberly.
Well, you got a pretty good set.
Oh, I know, I do.
But
I have
Kimberly, cameras, everything now. I have the whole 9 yards.
That's good for me. That's a good idea, camera.
Yeah, no, but Randy, I have 10 cameras here on the freaking yard. Well, there's even one on the shed, so I know everything that's going on everywhere. You know what I mean?
Hey, you hear that new ring for your front door, so you don't have to answer your front door? It's awesome.
You have to.
Yeah, I got cameras inside.
You don't have any woods, do you?
No, I got one in the shed. I got
none
one
in the woods, though.
No, they're all over the place.
Not in the woods.
No, why would they put a friggin' camera in the woods?
Because I walk through the woods, as you know. And
what?
This is doing something in the woods. He doesn't want you to know.
Yeah. Plus, I got 5 dogs.
Well,
so I mean,
Last year, he said to me, "You're always walking in the woods." He said to me, "Remember?"
Yeah, you are
on the
you
show.
go in the woods a lot.
See?
I'm surprised you don't get poison ivy.
Oh, because he's watching you.
I might have it now.
No, I'm just saying.
I might have it.
But like I say, I know you're down and out right now, and if you have no place to stay, you're welcome to stay outside.
I'm down and out.
So,
hey, how about the house? The little house.
No, I mean, I don't want to tie that up. But you're welcome to stay on the deck. I got plastic chairs.
But why not the
Take
yellow?
a piece of the green screen.
The
and
yellow.
Cover up.
The yellow. The yellow house.
What?
The house.
No, that's my daughter's house.
Yeah, but does she go in there?
No, she'll go in there.
Yeah.
It's just like a lawn ornament.
I know, because
same with the swing set.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, they're just lawn.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, they just they use them when they're small, and then
that's it.
That's pretty much it.
Trampoline, same thing.
Well, yeah, but trampolines are dangerous though.
Well, if you get the net around it, pretty good.
Yeah, but what happens if you go through it?
You can't go through the net.
No, you go through the trampoline. If you're heavy, you can go through the trampoline.
You don't go through the trampoline.
If you're heavy, you would. Like if you were jumping up in the air.
That's true, Joe. Yeah, if you are.
No,
but if you're heavy, you ain't getting into the trampoline.
No, I think that
you ain't gonna get into it.
I wouldn't trust a trampoline with my weight, right?
Oh yeah,
I love trampolines. We have one. It's awesome.
You get the netting.
So wait a minute.
You get the netting around, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what she does? She wears her rollerblades and bikini.
No, I wear my bathing suit and I jump on the trampoline in my bikini.
See? Oh. That's why the golfers are always asking if they can use the pool.
Yeah, exactly. You're jumping up and down, up and down.
Up and down, up and down. Your bikini?
My daughter likes me to jump with her. It's fun.
Oh.
In your bikini?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
we're
why
in
do you think?
Hello?
If there's something wrong with the golfers if they don't ask you if they can use the pool.
Well, yeah.
Okay, but that's when I'm in the pool that they ask.
Yeah, see? There's something wrong if they don't.
So, Ronnie B. and Randy, you guys got to get here at one point. Do you know what I mean? Come up to Boston.
We will. We will.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And we can drop it like it's sexy in town, in all the spots.
That's right.
There you go.
Show me
Take the coach with us, a few laughs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thinking about actually getting a motorhome.
We're really thinking about it. Yeah, we are.
We are. Why not? Because actually, the coach is down and out, so you can move the motorhome with you with a piece of green screen.
I knew I was going to say something like that.
You guys can shoot videos all over the place. You, Coach, be camera guy, right? Right?
Me?
Why not?
Right. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's right. Right. With the yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not saying like you're down and out.
What are they going to come up?
No, but you said
what are they going to come up?
They're not going to come up. But I just said,
what if they do? Couple 3 months.
That's like that's like
couple 3 months. I'll be
living large. You've been living large.
Thank you, living large.
Yeah, well, that's because I made you famous. You know,
living large.
Actually, you have to. I get you a pad for your front door too. Leave a bunch of signatures on the front door, right? The coach.
No, they'll be camping out my front yard.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be camping out the front yard.
We're gonna have like a mini Woodstock in the coach's front yard.
There you go.
We can do that.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We can have Randy and Ronnie come up and they'll.
My front yard and side yard and your side.
Yeah, we can have you guys come up, right? The coach and I will hold flashlights, and then outside, right, at night. It'll be a night concert, right? We'll get the
and run an extension cord out to the motorhome.
There you go. That's a great idea. What do you think about that?
I'm thinking. I can see it. I'm picturing it. I'm picturing it right now.
We can get one of those two of those big high beam flashlights and climb up a tree. Hold them down while
those military flashlights.
No, listen.
And we'll do the show live.
Yeah, listen, Randy. You're laughing, right? We'll get Randy a nice stool, right? He'll be sitting down. We'll be up on the trees, you and I, with the flashlight. We'll just shine the beams down, and he'll be strumming his guitar. And, all the front yard people will be singing, sitting around and stuff like that.
Kumbaya.
Well,
what's Kimberly going to be doing?
Kimberly will probably be laughing. Okay.
No, Kimberly's got to be here too. I'm not doing it without Kimberly.
Oh,
I'm not doing it without Kimberly. That ain't gonna happen.
Kimberly's not gonna come here and serve cocktails in your yard in her bikinis and rollerblade. Okay, sorry.
Depends.
Right. Gotta have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depends.
I don't know.
You're in, Kimberly, or what? You're in?
Is it 21 plus? Is it?
It had to be warm. Warm
It'll
weather.
be warm.
Yeah, is it 21 plus?
It was 90-something degrees here today. It will be warm.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know.
Kimberly and her friends playing volleyball in the pool, the bikinis. This will be that'd be a great show.
Yeah.
It'd be a great show.
Really?
Oh, come on, you kidding me?
You think so?
You and I holding the flashlights
No, I think us holding the flashlights.
Think of it, Joe. That sounds like good.
No, listen. We could hold the flashlights directly on Songwriter Randy because he'd be strumming the guitar. I think that would look cool, right?
Okay.
Do you smoke, Randy? You smoke?
I have to have good lighting, right?
Yeah. We'll have a little smoke machine behind him.
I got to smoke. I have one.
Okay, so
I have one.
Actually, it's not. He has a fog machine for the mosquitoes, but we'll run that. We'll run that.
Hey,
right?
We're on a budget here.
Yeah. And so
we're on a budget, pal.
Then your show will be over, right? Randy's show will be over. And then Ronnie B will come on. He'll do the Drop It Like It's Sexy, all the other songs he got, all the other hits he has, right? And we'll be up in the tree, and as he's coming on, we'll be turning the lights off and on, like a disco. Yeah,
a couple of dancers right there.
But when does Kimberly come in?
Kimberly, we serve Jello shots on a rollerblade.
Oh, she'll have the Jello shots.
Yeah.
On a rollerblade.
I know how to make Jello shots.
Kimberly, practice the rollerblades. Jello shots on rollerblades.
Jello shots.
Yeah, I know how to make them. We've made lots of them.
Okay, so can you?
So why don't you give us a recipe then?
Right now?
Well, I mean, the Jello shot. I mean, it's Jello.
It's just
Jello and whatever. Most of vodka.
Vodka. You mix it. You don't put half the alcohol. You just whatever it calls for water because it's large and small packages.
Yep.
And the sugar, and then so if it calls for 4 cups of water, you'd use 2 cups of water, 2 cups of alcohol, and it just depends on if you want to use vodka or rum.
Right. Why that doesn't freeze?
It doesn't matter. They make Jello. You don't want them to freeze.
Right. It's Jello. It's not frozen.
Okay.
Jello.
Okay.
Jello shots. You put them in the refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
And then they come in Jello shots, and then you eat them or drink them or whatever you want to do.
No, why is that dangerous?
And you can also do it with gummy bears. You can put vodka or rum in gummy bears.
You can?
Yes, and you put it in a container, let it soak up, and then you eat them, and you can get drunk that way.
On a gummy bear?
Yes, or gummy worms.
Bear. Have you done that before?
Yes, my husband actually did it like a week ago.
There you go. See?
Wow, you two are wild.
So she's got to be here for this.
Yeah,
You got to be here. Can you fly up here?
It's just wild.
Can you fly up here?
For a conservative, we're pretty wild. I didn't realize. Yeah, no, I mean, really, I didn't think that.
Definitely.
I didn't think that. To be honest with you, Kimberly, I didn't think that Republicans eat gummy bears. I thought that was just liberals.
I ate some today.
I thought they could only have jelly beans.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, Randy. That's exactly what.
Bite the head off. Arr.
Yeah, that's
do that again.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
I probably did that once.
Oh, come on, you can do it twice.
No.
You do. You do. Yeah. So next week I won't be here. All right.
I'm gonna be at the lake.
And next week I'll come in the front door instead of the back door.
That sounds good. That sounds like a good idea. That sounds.
You're gonna be at the lake.
I'll try to come on, but I'm gonna be at the lake.
No, well, you can do a
Killer.
remote feed. You can do a remote feed. You know what I mean? That's that's really
I'll try to come on, but you know me, so.
I actually want to go in the studio here and do this thing, a video in the studio. But as you know, Chris Holloway's studio's down for a few weeks. So.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that. I didn't get this.
Oh, that's down, Joe. That's why we haven't gone live also, because we're fixing the studio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, just aside, yeah, that's what's happening. They're trying to remodel it.
Oh, nice. All right. Things must be good then.
Yeah, it'll come out good. We'll be good in the video once we come back.
Good.
We were supposed to have that as a surprise, but we want to send some friends to me. So you're not jokes. Yeah, it's happening.
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to get these two guys up to the place up there, the big venue over there. And what's the name of the venue? Over up to
Harvard Square?
No. To perform. You got all.
Oh, with the hat show?
No. Yeah, I don't know. Ronnie B's gonna be in the friggin' hat show.
Why not?
Why not?
Wake up!
Why not?
Hat show.
It's a performance thing in
Well,
what's the name of the place?
No idea what you're talking about.
I thought it was straight. It's a big thing.
The
street?
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta find out. All right, so Kimberly.
A sandwich shop up this street.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, the donut shop.
No, actually, you want to know something? They have a lot of people come there. A lot of people. What's the name of the performing thing over there?
You're asking me, Joe?
Oh, Tupelo.
Oh,
It's called Tupelo, and
I don't know.
that's right. Tupelo Music House. Right? It's on the it's up here, and
I never.
they have
never been there.
a lot of acts coming there.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of that?
Nope.
You might. We got to leave your yard once in a while. You know.
The Yard Restaurant?
No, your yard. You have to. You have to go out once in a while.
No. I got the. I'm all set.
They have a lot of acts coming there. You know, a lot of things. You know, so we're trying. We need to set up a tour for Ronnie and Randy, and then you can hold the flashlight. Yeah.
Ready to roll. Ready to travel.
That's what we got to do. We got to do that. You know.
Got to do it in the summer, though.
Huh?
Got to do it in the summer.
Why?
I don't know why. Bring them up here in December, January.
I got a couple of plastic chairs I can sleep outside. Some green screen.
You already gave me one. You only got one left.
Oh, you can smell the floor. They come. No,
on the ground.
You know who travels all the time is Pauly Shore. You remember Pauly Shore, you guys?
Yeah, I remember Pauly Shore.
Yeah, so Pauly Shore goes all over the states. He does the stand-up stuff, you know, and things like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you go,
Stripes? Was he Stripes? Was it Stripes?
No, Pauly Shore is
I know.
the Improv in California. I mean, I'm surprised none of you guys know this. I mean, you're in California. I mean, you should know.
What?
No, you don't know because you don't leave the yard. But you know, Pauly Shore. He used to be in the Pauly Shore show, right?
No, I don't remember that.
Right.
Not Dinah Shore, Pauly Shore. No.
He actually worked with Steve Baldwin, a friend of mine, in Tucson, Arizona, when they did that.
What's the army? What's the army movie?
They got there where everything's blown inside.
Oh yeah. Oh, speak about that.
Biodome.
Oh, speaking about that, you got to check out that movie that the movie that the unknown comic made. Okay, he produced a movie. Huh? He produced the movie anyway. The guy's running down the hospital. It's a comedy, right? Yep. The guy's running down the hospital lobby, and the cops go, stop and I'll shoot. And he shot one of the patients.
Oh, jeez.
It's so friggin' funny, man. I mean, you got to check them. What's the name of that? Do you know the name of that movie, Matt? What was it?
With the unknown comic?
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's I think it's you got to see that movie. It's funny as hell. It's
If you know the unknown comic, you got to know the character of the unknown comic, right?
Actually, no, he produced it. He produced it in 1984. Linda Blair is in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Linda Blair. A lot of.
She was Wonder Woman, right?
What?
Was she Wonder Woman?
She was the Exorcist.
You took a Night Patrol.
Oh, the Exorcist.
Night Patrol.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Night
She
Patrol.
was the Exorcist.
Yeah, you got to see that movie, Night Patrol. That movie is funny as hell. Yeah, I'll post it later on. But just a clip of it. But it's really, really, really funny. I like those kind of movies. I never really liked Police Academy, although it was pretty funny. But
It's stupid comedy.
It was pretty funny.
I can give it.
Well, on the first one it was good, right? And the second one was not that good, and the third one was worse, right?
I like the Naked Gun movies.
The Naked Gun movies, yeah, those were good.
They were good.
Yeah.
OJ was in there, right?
Even when OJ was in there, OJ was great.
OJ was in there.
The Juice. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, all of the Naked Guns was a great.
Yeah, OJ was in that.
Yeah. Another one I liked is Soul Plane.
Airplane. Don't forget Airplane.
That or just even Airplane.
Yep. Airplane was good also.
Best line ever. You ever seen a grown man naked?
Yeah.
The person was like, what?
To hear that in the 70s, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Now, what's your favorite comedy, Kimberly?
Oh, geez.
I think it had to do with something about some liberal getting probably attacked or something like that.
Probably like a plane crash or something like that. Is it plane crash?
I think it was the inauguration of Donald Trump.
No, what's the favorite funny movie like? I mean that's a normal question.
I told you Tom Hanks was big when he was like played where he was.
That was a good one.
That was a good movie, but it wasn't really a comedy, was it?
No.
Oh yeah, Big was.
Was?
Which one, Kimberly? Which one?
Yeah, Tom Hanks. Yeah, Tom Hanks. Big.
Mine was
Christmas
Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, I was about to ready to say that.
No, you Vacation.
But I liked it.
Vacation.
But
actually, there's a better one than that. We just watched it.
The one that was better.
Chevy Chase. There you go.
The one I thought was better is when they went to Vegas.
Randy Quaid.
Oh yeah, I saw the Vegas one. That was good.
We don't have a grill, Clark. They got the rocks.
Randy Quaid, right?
Yeah.
I love Chevy Chase. Much, I watched it like 5 times.
That was my favorite.
Wonder Woman blows.
The new one, it's awesome.
Changing
really?
100.
Mine is into Wonder World. That's what I like.
No, I like the Christmas Vacation one.
No, I don't like that.
Christmas Vacation. Oh, it was awesome.
One of the best movies I liked. Right. I don't know if I told you. This is like, remember that show on on VH1 Behind the Story? I was saving this information for like when I become really famous, like they'll say Behind the Story. Joe ROXX Behind the Story. Yeah. So I'm going to give you like a little tidbit of what it'd say. His favorite movie was Honky Tonk Freeway.
Never saw it.
Well, if you go upstairs, well, you won't. But if you go upstairs, I have all kinds of Honky Tonk Freeway paraphernalia from that movie. And then I also went to Mount Dora in Florida to visit the city that it was filmed in. It's a good movie. It was really, really good.
I believe you. I'll have to check it out.
It's Honky Tonk Freeway.
Anybody else?
Have you seen that?
Kimberly?
What movie?
Honky Tonk Freeway.
Nope, never seen it.
Matt?
Honky Tonk Freeway.
That's a negative.
Negatory.
Yeah, so you got to, if you want to laugh, that's a good movie to laugh at.
I'll look at it, Joe. I'll look at it.
Yeah, but I want to watch.
My husband, he liked that movie Ted, but it's very inappropriate.
Ted.
Yeah,
Ted
Ted.
was awesome.
The bear that
That's funny.
with my cornbread.
Yeah, but I
It's
agree
funny,
with
but
Kimberly.
it's very
very,
inappropriate.
very inappropriate. My grandson was watching.
Hold on. You should let that's rated R. I don't know why you let your grandson watch it.
Because
Okay, my
he
husband
can.
thought it was a teddy bear movie, and
Right.
the first 5 minutes, he was letting our daughter, when she was younger, watch it, and he goes, "Oh crap!"
Right,
this is
that's what I did. Oh, you can't watch.
So
this.
wait a minute, he just said, "Oh crap," and he just continued to watch it.
No, he changed it. He changed it.
Oh, well. Yeah.
No, I'm with her.
R means restricted, not regular.
No. No, it means regular. Regular. And X means extra large.
Extra long.
Okay, or in ours, those not rated movies, you really have to watch out for those.
I gotta see that
rated,
movie
you
Night
have
Shift.
no
I gotta watch that movie, man. You gotta see it. It's funny. I mean, the movie is funny.
Is that something new?
No, it's 1984.
Right, Night Shift. Okay, I seen it.
No, you didn't see it.
Yes, I did.
You never seen that movie. It's a funny movie, man.
In a morgue, right?
Huh?
In a morgue. Is that in the morgue? Night Shift?
No, it's about. I don't even know what it's about.
Is it about?
Is that the Beetlejuice guy or what?
No.
No, that's Michael Keaton.
Another good movie is the McDonald's movie. That's a good movie.
McDonald's.
Night Shift. I see. I'm telling you right now. I've seen that. I'm gonna look that up. I've seen that son.
No, you didn't see that movie.
Yes, I have. Night Shift. Yes.
Yeah,
Like you know it? You see it?
no, I've never seen it. I've never seen it, to tell you the truth, but I'm going to see it.
I've
gonna-
seen it.
I'm going to get it on demand. Has anybody watched Game of Thrones this past weekend?
No, I was gonna watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
Nobody?
They said that
Nope.
was probably the highest grossing since what?
Film. Yeah.
And most downloads and also the most actual viewers.
Yep.
What is it?
Game of Thrones. I'm sure somebody didn't watch it.
I was trying to find some furniture.
Hey, he doesn't have a
He was
TV,
telling
Joe.
me.
He doesn't have a TV, Joe.
You took the
Yeah,
TV
I don't have
too?
a TV. Thank you. I don't have a TV.
You took the TV too?
No, I got the TV. It's old, so I got that. I got the couch. The springs are gone, so I got that too. I got the couch in the living room.
Just buy a
Hey,
new
I
couch.
saw. Did you see Bad Moms? I thought it was kind of cheesy,
I saw Bad Moms. I saw that.
Mine's there.
but it was kind of cheesy.
And I'm correct if I'm wrong. Is it with Christina Applegate and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Another good movie is Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Yeah,
That's a good one. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Thank you,
That's
Ryan.
nice. I remember that place.
Same person.
Oh.
Christina Applegate.
No, thank
Yeah,
you.
that was
Christina
a good movie.
Applegate in that one.
Huh?
That was good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Hey, there's a movie out. I haven't heard of it. It's called Sausage.
My favorite TV comedy was Married with Children.
Oh, I like Married with Children.
Al Bundy, that poor guy.
Yeah, that's a comedy right there.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. That poor guy went through hell and back.
Oh, yeah.
With Peggy.
I would think these dogs would be sleeping. You hear the dogs?
Yes, I hear the dogs.
Yeah. I mean,
I know.
Around
I
6
I,
a.m., I'm going to hear pounding.
I ignore him.
I took them all the way down the groomer's day. Everyone.
I saw
Let
that.
me see Princess.
But why am I
She
doing
was here
that?
earlier. She's
I
gone
came
to
in,
bed.
they didn't do that. I must be part of the family.
I took them all down the groomer.
Right, but I must be part of the family. I come in, they didn't do nothing.
I don't know.
Now they're doing it for no reason.
Well, they if any movement outside, you know.
Guy's probably looking in the
I
window.
I'm part of the family. Admit
Guy's
it.
looking for an autograph. That's
They
why
don't
he's
bark at
over
all
there.
when I come in anymore.
Guy's over there looking in the window.
Well.
Guy's looking in the window for an autograph. That's why.
That's right. See,
I'll just blow them away. I was like, go to the front door. You know, I got the.
you can't say that.
What? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. No.
I'll have them walk away.
He's looking for them chocolate bars that you give out early for Halloween. You know.
Yeah, I tell you, he's the man.
Mm.
Everybody,
Amen.
first house they come to, they go to one house in the whole neighborhood. It says,
Yeah.
Matt, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Ronnie B.
How about this movie, Moving Violation?
"Oh
You
yeah,
remember that one?
That was a good one.
Come on, keep hearing Grandpa's laugh.
Moving violations. That was a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
And the bowling ball.
That was another good one. Yeah, that was a good one too. That was a good one. Well, we went a little overtime tonight.
We said 11:30, no?
Well, yeah, it's 11:25. You know, I mean, there's another show coming on after us, and that is Just a Thought.
Oh, John Green.
No.
John Green screen.
Oh, no, it's Just a Thought with Hans and Victor. And that's a good show. They're really moving along. I just want to say a couple things about the new shows coming in with SHEA and IRINA. They're coming in on the 7th of August because I won't be here next week, and I know that people will forget that. And also the other new show that will come in on the 10th, which is on Thursday at 9 o'clock, right after Pot Talk. And that is the Mob Hour. Is it? What did they say? So I think it's the Mob Hour. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have any papers in front of me. I got no papers. That's the problem. But check them out. I'll keep you guys updated on all that stuff. And then we have the new shows, THEA, that came in, and Maria. They did a great job this week.
Good.
On their shows. So check them out also. We're pretty much full.
Plate's full.
Plate's full, yeah. So,
a lot of new followers, right, Joe?
What was that?
You got a lot of new followers. I mean, the numbers are really climbing.
Yeah. That's all the hard work that everybody does here. All the hard work, right? Yeah. All that like promotion and stuff like that. You know, it's just it's amazing. I'm up till 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes, you know, working on the stuff. But no, it says everything's fine. We're moving right along. And thank you for the video earlier, by the way, Randy. But it sucked. You know. No, I mean, you know, you got to clean up your. You got to.
How you feel?
You got to clean up your audio. You know, you got to clean up your audio when you do that.
That one wasn't actually for the show. I was just putting that out Messenger for.
No, I was gonna put that up. I was gonna put it up, but it didn't sound that well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I'd rather. I'm kind of pissed. I would rather have done it.
Yeah. Because I said.
And Joe says that I scare people off.
What? No, but these guys know me. They know this. They know how I talk. They know me very well. Do you know what I mean? I talk to them constantly, pretty much every day, don't I, guys?
Yes, you do, Joe.
Pretty much every day.
To the point.
Yeah.
That's what we like about you. Get to the point.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
That's what we like about you. We like because you're blunt.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not blunt, but I just kid around too. I mean, you guys know I'm not serious most of the time. You know what I mean?
I know that.
Yeah. I mean,
You're straight out.
yeah. I mean, I don't try to hurt anybody's feelings or anything, but I'm not gonna beat around the bush. You know, if you're a pussy or anything like that, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
No, it's not gonna happen. You know, it's like what Kimberly does to people, right? She sends everybody home.
Oh,
I'm like a male version of Kimberly.
I think Ronnie B will agree with me. Kimberly brings a spark to the show. She does.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Coach.
Yeah. See, it sparks so much that Matt's gone. See.
No, she does.
You know?
Ronnie B, am I right?
That's right.
No, you guys know what I mean. Now, I in solidarity, I put my button up. Right. I'll probably get a lot of complaints about that.
Yeah. Where did he go?
I don't know. He took his ball and went home. I
think
there he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, well, he's like the I Dream of Genie. You see that? He just appeared. Appeared like boop. Snapped his fingers and he's right there.
And the chair disappears.
Yeah.
The chair does it too.
Oh, the chair disappears too. Yeah, do that again. Good. Wow. That's cool.
Barbara Eden.
Yeah.
I Dream of
No,
Genie.
we'll just call him Bobby Eden.
There he goes. There he goes. He did it.
That's pretty cool.
Just don't let Kimberly disappear. Right? Make sure she stays.
Yeah. So everybody, one last thing though. I want to say a friendly inn, in Cambridge.
Yeah.
And they're located right out of Harvard Square in Cambridge. It's a beautiful B&B.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's really, really cool. And I want to tell you something. It's very historic. You know who stayed there? MLK. Does anybody know who MLK is?
Martin Luther King.
Jackson.
Martin Luther King.
Oh, wow.
Michael Jackson?
He's
not historic.
I just threw it out there.
No.
I just threw it out there.
You know,
I love historical places. I like Klaus.
this place is very, very historical. I think it was
And the food's awesome.
Yeah, well, it's a B&B. It's a B&B. You know, a
We have
B&B.
one of them down the street, right?
Yeah. Do you know what a B&B is, Kimberly? Have you stayed in one?
Yes, yes, it's a bed and breakfast. Yes.
But it's not an Airbnb. It's a B&B. It's different. Do you know, it's just
So, say that again?
an Airbnb is different from a regular B&B.
What's the difference?
Well, typically B&Bs are always staffed. An Airbnb, you go by yourself.
Oh. Yeah, I just learned something.
Oh.
If anything, I learned something tonight.
There you go.
Okay?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You know, you tune into the show.
Right.
You'll always learn
and,
something.
Yeah, and so you just learn that.
You'll always learn something.
But anyway, good night, everybody. And
Good night.
Lauren Damrich will be filling in for me
Good night,
next week if
Kimberly.
she shows
Good
up.
night,
Or maybe, who knows. If
Good
not,
night,
we'll see
Andy.
you in a couple of weeks. Good night, everybody, and thanks for
Good
joining
night.
in.
Okay,
Take care.
Joe.
Good night.
Night,
Marty B,
Hollywood.
drop it like it's sexy, and Randy.
Drop it like it's sexy, everybody out there. We love you.
Songwriter Randy, at the tone, leave your name and number. I'll get back to you.
Been staring at you and I'm focused all night long. Been sipping it up, that Bacardi for a while. DJ play that music, DJ play that music. Drop it like it's hot, hot. Drop it like it's sexy. Drop it like it's hot, hot. Do you want me